Alright guys, this is a Gravity Falls Northwest Mansion Mystery Extended Review. Now yesterday I did a review. The sound kind of messed up towards the end. I just saw the video. Kind of late with this. I would have done it last night but I was tired. So let's really get into depth with this review. I kind of deserve to give y'all that. So this is going to be the extended review. This might actually be a little bit longer. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about the two plot points, and later on we'll talk about what's going to happen in the end. But let's get the first storyline out the way. Mabel. Okay, Mabel and her friends go to the party as well. This is the deal. You know, the deal was for Dipper and Dipper to help. If Dipper had to help Pacifica, she had to give them tickets to go to this big, extravagant Northwest party that happens every once a year with all the rich people. So Mabel said, okay, here's the deal, Dipper. Go help her out. Help her out. Just let us go and have fun. And Dipper's like, okay, as a good brother he is, he does that. So we go on from there. The storyline between Mabel and her friends is they make a pact so they won't talk to any cute guys, but they see this cute guy from a different country. I don't know what it was. I forgot. It slipped my mind. But he came in, and as soon as they saw him, they like it, the other girls still want to make that pact, but the other two are Mabel and her other friend. I guess they're Chinese or Japanese friends. I don't know. She was like, I don't know if I could do this pact. He's too hot. Yeah, he is. We have to break the pact. So what happened was they're like, okay, together we can't really, you know, really, what's it called it, have a chance with him. But you know, no, separate we don't have a chance with him, but together we can actually do it. We have a chance. So they go in and do it like this, like some tag team wrestling. So Mabel goes in and says, "Oh, how's the kangaroos in Australia?" He's like, "I'm not from Australia." Tag, you're in. I'm like, what the fuck? That was kind of funny there. And so they were about to, they were talking about it. They were just talking. The other friend saw them. What happened was her other friend slapped the cute guy, and and they had an argument. All of them had an argument, and they just storm off with one another. Later on in the episode, they confront it, and they're like, "Okay, we all friends. We forgive one another, and we're sorry." Da 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 da. Move on. The cute guy, actually started falling in love with the girl who slapped him, which I guess Alex Hirsch just did it as a comedy because that was funny. So, and she's like, and he's like, I'm out of your league. Can I have your number? And she's like, I don't have it though. Just put it on my forehead. And he put it on the forehead, and that ended up that storyline with Mabel. Now let's get to the real shit to this story, the real storyline here, the real purpose here, and that is Pacifica and Dipper. Okay, from start to finish, this, I swear to God, was my favorite moment throughout this whole episode. This is probably one of the most times I smiled through the episode, the most time I enjoyed, I laughed. I was like, finally. Now here's the thing. I've been shipping Dipper and Pacifica since season 1. Because here's the thing. There's always that character that always is a bitch or a clown or just a character that you want to see grow, and that's Pacifica. I want to see her character grow, and she's definitely grown this season, especially towards the end, which we're about to get into. But I just wanted to see the character grow, and I got it with Dipper and Pacifica. But anyway, first off, Pacifica comes to Dipper because she needs help banishing the ghost. Neither does Dipper know Pacifica is using him because Northwest family know about this curse that every 100 or about 107 or 150 years a ghost will come and haunt them for not letting them and his and the townspeople back in Gravity Falls 100 years ago to the party, which they promised, which they never did. And that was the whole storyline with that. So eventually, we get well, Dipper does banish the ghost when Dipper does banish the ghost when Pacifica and Dipper goes to the room where the ghost comes at, and he just comes out of or the most room where the ghost is active at. He comes out, he's trying to kill Northwest. This is what he said. I smell a Northwest, voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, which he does a phenomenal job as always. And he goes goes in trying to like cut the head off Pacifica, and he says, "I want to kill her Northwest." Like, for the love of God. I'm like, Alex, I think you need to be careful with that killing stuff. This is Disney now. This ain't no fucking cartoon network. You can't get away with that shit. I don't even get away with that. But I was like, holy shit, this is getting good. It was getting good, and this, and the, suspense and everything. I was like, he might actually kill her. I was thinking about something. He might actually kill her, And then Dipper and them found this extra room and stuff because they found the mirror. But Pacifica in this room, but Pacifica told him not to get on the carpet with mud because they had mud on the floor and he could track it. And like you could tell the camera was focusing on that. And I guess I said, oh, okay, I guess the mud would play a factor. And the mud played a factor when you had to get into the room. He was going to get that mirror, but the problem was, because he needed a silver mirror, the problem was Pacifica told me not to get in the room because our parents will get her. And then Dipper's like, what's wrong with you? Why your parents control you so much? They just do. And then they fell into the other room where we come to find that's all the room where they keep documents and pictures of all the stuff the Northwest family has done over the years, the lies, the betrayal they have done throughout the countless years. So we get more into that. As I said, Dipper gets the mirror. Dipper gets a little mirror and traps the ghost in there. And like I said earlier, he says his job is done. You have Pacifica and Dipper having a little exchange here and there, a little flirt. A lot of people want to call it what it is. A little flirting going on here. And she's like, oh yeah, I gotta get rid of a level 10 ghost. And he hits the wall and they start laughing. Here comes Dipper. Oh, Pacifica's not bad. And then the ghost's like, ha 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 ha. You remind me of me, boy. And they get the storyline with that. But let me try and wrap it up a little quickly. I don't want to go 10 minutes with this. Okay, so the ghost said, hey Dipper, can you show me to the woods? So he showed him to the woods. This was a trick, mind you. So he showed him to the woods, and I guess the woods turned into fire and stuff. And then, like, I guess he looked in the woods, and I guess he had, like, a little, I guess back in the past, there were fire, and, like, the mirror became hot. Mirror cracked, ghost came out, boom, and started haunting the Northwest Mansion. What happened was, he got in there, turned everybody and their mother into freaking wood. Like I said, everybody in the woods, zombies. And then here comes Dipper. Okay, man, that's freaky. That's freaky. Oh, my goodness, the writing in here is just Mabel. Just wonderful. Then Dipper said a Northwest can only open the gate to get rid of the ghost. So pretty much he has to find Pacifica. Goes find Pacifica, and then like I said, she found about all the lies and betrayal that the Northwest family has done over the years in that room. So what Dipper says, hey, look, you don't have to be like your family. Be better than your family. Something on those lines. So what Pacifica does, Pacifica wasn't going to she was kind of hesitant, and once she saw Dipper, she just pulled the lever and she did it, and everybody came in, the ghost was gone, everybody was saved, yada yada. Now, there's another plot line going in, like in about, I think 20 something hours, or 21 or something hours, I believe, the world's going to end, and they showed a picture of the Eye, which the guy who played in the Eye, who played a big factor last season, he's coming back this season, so I can't wait till they handle that shit. Now, okay, from what I got from this episode, there's so many things. Pacifica and Dipper shipping. Now, we're going to segue into that more. Honestly, guys, I'm down for this. I've been a fan of the shipping for a while, like I said earlier. This is really one of those things where I'm like happy that it happened. I'm excited that it's happened. I'm just thrilled that it's happening. Because finally now, I think the whole Wendy and Dipper train has kind of ended. And if it has, that's still fine. It doesn't really need to really do that. But I enjoyed the hell out of this episode. I was having fun. Like I said earlier, I was smiling. I've been smiling at Gravity Falls since episode 1 and 2 and 3. I mean, there's other episodes that I really enjoyed, but I think this one was really one of my top 5 favorites. The chemistry between Pacifica and Dipper is really good, like to the point where I might have to write Alex, hey, Alex, please, do another episode of this. Just put them in a room together. I think we're just going to have a solid episode. I mean, seriously, they just had good chemistry. As always, guys, this is my extended review. Yesterday, like I said, the sound kind of broke off at the end, so this is kind of my extended review. And I went over 10 minutes, which I kind of figured. As always, like, subscribe, and peace. And let me know what you think about Gravity Falls Northwest Mysteries.